Alright. I'm back. Sorry. I really should have opened the chat. Is it good now? Yep, good. Okay. Sorry, I've got this weird thing where I don't know why this happens. It didn't happen on Windows 8, but it does happen on Windows 10. My audio interface, every time the computer boots up with the audio interface already connected, all audio will play. So input and output audio sounds like very robotic, kind of, just very weird and distorted. And all you have to do is unplug it and then plug it back in again. And then it's fine. Which is very weird. I'm not sure if anyone knows why that's happening. I haven't bothered to like Google it really or figure out a solution because it hasn't been that much of a problem to just, you know, unplug it and then plug it back in again. But that's the deal. I don't know, it's very weird. Alright, cool. So, we're back. I was using Unreal, but then I decided that since I started Ludum Dare late, it wouldn't be worth the effort, and also because the idea that I thought of actually required like individual pixel like rasterization and whatnot. And obviously, it's just something that it just does not suit Unreal at all, and I would have had to change my idea, so I just didn't want to do that. That's the reason I did it. But next time I'll use Unreal. Alright, cool. So, we brought that out. And also because I'm not gonna have too much time to spend. I want to spend like 12 hours on the game in total. Okay, so what am I making? Yeah, so there's a lot of the people I'm guessing watching this that weren't watching last night. My idea, right now I'm just playing around with curves. Because my idea is going to revolve with curves, so I'm running a bit of an engine for that. And that's also why no LWJGL, because I literally need per pixel kind of graphics for this to work properly. Obviously I could use LWJGL and draw lines and whatnot, but anyway, that's different. So basically, it's going to be kind of like an endless running up game. This actually would be very nice for mobile. I might make this game for mobile in the future and like release it. That would be cool. But yeah, GL point, GL like lines, all that stuff is yeah, I probably would still just use, I would probably just still just draw triangles because anyway, so basically we're going to draw basically the way it's going to work is you're like a little plant that's growing up and up, and you've got two buttons like left and right. And you kind of forces for some reason will blow you left or right, and you're kind of trying to, in fact, I think my idea was, I actually drew it here. You're kind of just trying to, there it is. You have to like it's like a high score type game where you have to kind of grow, you know, as high as possible. Yeah, you have to grow as much as possible, and then these forces will kind of blow you left, and obviously if you go too far left, you like die or something. And there'll be certain things the further it gets. So yeah, that's the idea. And I'm hopefully going to I think I might actually make this for mobile in the future. If I have time, and I could, just because the reason I really think it'll work on mobile is just because it's kind of a portraity game, right? Because you're kind of growing up, so that's why. So yeah, that's the plan. All right. Anyway, let's make this. So we're gonna figure this stuff out first. Okay, so we'll have some input stuff. I need to write a timer though, like not now, but just in the future. Okay, so let's do this. Right now I'm just focused with debugging, right? I want to get this kind of engine running, and then I'm going to continue. We'll just do one, I guess. That's not really what I want to do. I love how you guys are discussing how much this would actually cost if it was on mobile. I've got no plans for that now, so just calm down. Let's make the actual game first on desktop. Anyway, private balloon selection context. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted, is it? No, that's not, because what I wanted was actually just this. Don't know why I made it a balloon array. Go to 0. This is just for debugging. Alright. So we've got some selection context stuff now. This actually does need to become an array though. Points. Are they all going to be null by default? Or do they get... I don't even know, it's Java. We'll have some sensible defaults here. So basically I'm just going to copy this. Oops, not what I meant. 200, 50, 20, 400, 500, 600. Okay, done. So we might as well just make this take in an array. Okay, so now that we've got the selection context stuff, if input.is mouse button pressed, mouse, then button 1, then we'll just say and then we'll just say that We'll just say that, what was I doing? Points, selection context equals input dot get mouse position. Alright, so we should now have a way to control, as you can see, all the different points, and it seems to work very well actually. That's pretty cool. You can see that it starts, we just kind of start running our precision pretty quickly. I should probably highlight the one that's selected as well. How will we do that? We'll just propagate it here. So this is just really quick and dirty. We'll just make it like a lot brighter, I guess. Really quick and dirty, because I'm not interested in keeping any of this code anyway. Okay, so this one's selected now. Don't like that color. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I might even just make it yellow, to be honest. Oops. Did I just delete one of them? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Okay. So, curvy curves. Seems to work extremely well. Okay, so ability to draw lines would be nice as well. Okay, so let's just say we have that one here, and then we're kind of growing up, so we'll just have this kind of situation. So in this case, this would be like that, that would be like that. Whoop, we just crashed. Because I forgot to clip it. Alright, so there we go, we're kind of going up. Oops. Okay, 1 and 2, these are 1 and 2. So that's kind of more or less a straightish line. And then if someone blows us left or right, we can kind of just shake like that. This is actually going to work out really well, I think. Look at that. Maybe we can even write like Cherno if I put these points in the right place. So like, yeah, it's a C. That one's way too long. Pretty cool. It does need anti-aliasing. The other thing I could try is scaling it up, but let's try that real quick. So if we put it to like 2 times, well, like, yeah, so this is actually what it kind of looks like. What was that 4? So where's 3? Let's bring 3 in. 2. So, I mean, yeah, anti-aliasing would be nice. I'm going to leave that as a, like a, let's do it at the end type deal, just because, like, because we could obviously do it as like a post effect, but it's going to be very slow on a software rendering environment. So I'm not going to bother with that at all, and I don't expect it to come. But you can see how good the curve looks. I think, like, because I am drawing this with 1,000 segments, like obviously if I reduce the quality, it's going to look a lot worse. 10. 1. So like finding a sweet spot is nice. Like 100 is just not enough, as you can see. 200 is not enough. 300, 400. See, that's kind of becoming enough for this curve, but I think 1,000 is pretty fast. I would love to actually, because if we keep going, like, it's not really going to become any better, and this is probably going to lag. No, it's not. So it's like 100,000. I think 1,000 is probably very good, because obviously the quality kind of goes up in a logarithmic fashion. So, so I still really like it though. So the whole game is going to be basically about controlling these points. As in, like, the gameplay is not going to be that, but internally that's how the engines are going to work. It's just going to be all about controlling these points and making it so that we can essentially kind of grow. So I'm actually going to switch this game up quickly to be 540 by 960, so that it's vertical. I need a vertical monitor now. And yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. So, as you can see, very growable. Yeah, I just love curves. What can I say? So let's create a level. I actually really like this idea, to be honest. I'm actually surprised that I came up with this, because usually I suck at ideas. There's not going to be a width and height. We'll have to keep track of some kind of camera situation. I actually kind of want to make this game properly, just because I do plan on porting it to mobile. So let's make a camera class. We're not really going to need too much of this though. This will just be more of a utility situation. We're just going to deal with the orthographic kind of rendering that we've got right now, where it's just per pixel. But we'll be able to do stuff like get the clipping planes and whatnot from this class, which is kind of my intention. This is just going to be public though. So for now we'll just have this camera. We need to have an update and a render function. We'll have to make it the level. We'll have to level equals new level. Update. Render. Okay. And then let's basically grab these. And take them out here. Alright, so that should give us the same result, or not. What did I not do? What? Why is that not showing anything? What did I do? What did I do? What? Oh, whoa. How did I do that? Thank you. Who was that? Impact grenade. Thank you. How did I didn't even notice that. Okay, cool. Okay. 3, 4. Right, so let's think about how we're going to structure this. So we're definitely going to have, so level has a camera, which will control everything. So let's just quickly set that up. So we'll just make a new camera. 0, 0 or something, I don't know. We'll set an offset. We'll set camera. Why not? Private int. So offset y offset. This probably is very temporary as well. I'm just not seeing how it would really work in the future, but it's okay. So unfortunately these aren't going to get copied though. Here's what we'll have to do. It's a bit annoying. What was this thing? Was that my sine wave? Oh, it was. Okay, we can delete that. Any useful code in there? No. No. Alright. So oh man, this is annoying. It's annoying because these get passed by reference, not by value, and I would like them to be passed by value because I want to change them. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's just not waste any time. Holy crap, I don't want to do it this way at all. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's undo that. Let's just undo that. Oh my goodness. Can I just override that, please? Apparently, yes. Okay. So now, I actually don't even need to clone it because I could just do something like add new vector to f. Problem solved. Very easily as well. Alright. So now we can move the camera. Okay, let's write a quick update timer thing. Okay. Hopefully that worked. Yep. Alright, let me just make that bigger. So I can see the console and you can see the console and everyone can see the console. Debug. Console font. Consoles 14. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now we've got the timer. This runs at 60 FPS, which is good. This update thing renders uncapped for now. Pretty classic. What version of Eclipse am I using? I am using Eclipse Mars release 4.5.0. Anything else? No? Okay.